This is Tehachapi. Sit back and relax as Key, Corey, Greg, and Ashley talk about what's happening in and around Tehachapi.
It's Tehachapi time. Key Budge, Clre Scotti. Clre, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back again this week and in more snow.
I know. Here we are. It's the very end of March. And as I've just even walked into the studios right now, we still have snow flurries and the sun's shining in part of the parking lot and snow is falling in the other end. And it's like, okay, whatever, spring.
Right. I feel like spring's trying to muscle its way in and winter's like, not yet.
A little conflict going on out there. But with that said, this weekend looks to be very nice.
Yes. We do have sun coming in tomorrow and Saturday, and Sunday's looking like it's still going to be nice, even though we have a potential snow for Monday. But we have live music, amazing food, and really fun stuff happening.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah. All right. So starting with our breweries, we have West Lane, and they have Lupita's Tacos tonight. And I don't think there's a paint night. I didn't see any events happening, and no one got back to me on whether or not that's happening. But there's beer flowing. So head on over there for delicious Lupita's Tacos. And then on Friday, they have an awesome folk night starting at 6:30. And we have several performers who are coming, including the brothers, Johnny Petroni, Jake Schwartz, Ryan Silifant, Jody Stauffer, and more. And they're asking for a $5 donation. Cub and Gup Pizza will be there. It's going to be a great night.
Very fun.
Yes. And then on Saturday, I believe Lupita's Tacos will be returning.
Okay.
And then Local Craft Beer has their musical open mic night on Thursday tonight with Cub and Gup Pizza. And then on Tuesday, they have a very special concert happening with Hemlock, which is a hard rock band. And I was listening to a little bit of them, and they sound phenomenal. So if hard rock is your thing, you're going to want to go to this concert. And Mule Skinner Revival will also be playing afterward, I believe.
Okay.
And on Wednesdays, you always have Pokey Express catering for Geeks Who Drink Trivia Night starting at 6:30. And then over at Old West Brewing, Friday night, they have open mic night with Thorn Ashton at 6 p.m. And then Smoke and Jack Primo is going to start playing at 7 p.m. And Cub and Gut Pizza will be there then. So Friday's going to be a hoppin' night for the breweries. And then on Saturday, you've got karaoke with DJ Tom at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Heading over to our vineyards, Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company has Dave Mordigian playing from 2 to 5 on Saturday. And on Sunday, Jake Schwartz will be there from 2 to 5. And they will be serving smoked tri-tip sandwiches and then those wonderful sourdough bread bowls with clam chowder or chili. And then they always have sangria, charcuterie, or fresh cookies. I don't know if that came through.
It did.
That was me.
I could hear it.
Yes, wanting a cookie right now. Triassic Vineyards has their wine club pickup party this weekend, which is for members only, but they will be open to the public on Friday. And then, so if you are a wine club member and you're coming for the wine club pickup party, you're going to enjoy Garrison Kennedy on Saturday with Claudia's Catering, or Mark Wood on Sunday, also with Claudia's. And then Dorner Family Vineyard has Michael Peters playing on Saturday from 2 to 5, and Pokey Express will be there. And then on Sunday, they have Guy and Opal playing from 1 to 5, and they will have their 2 different kinds of sandwiches, that turkey Havarti or the Italian sub sandwiches, along with their charcuterie. And then Tehachapi Winery has Natalie Franklin playing on Saturday from 2 to 5, and Claudia's Catering will be there as well. And then on Sunday, we have Mike Peters, and they will have charcuterie available all throughout the weekend, and then Mosner sandwiches on Sunday. And so, I mean, that's what's happening with our breweries and our wineries. Tehachapi Winery has a really special Easter event coming up on April 9th, and that starts at 2 p.m. They will have the Easter egg hunt. They're very excited. They're going to have a ton of eggs for all the kiddos that want to come out. And then they also have a petting zoo from 1 to 3.
Oh, wow.
Which sounds really fun. Like maybe get some, chickens or ducks or goats or ponies or who knows, but something fun.
Very cool.
Yeah, and they do have little gifts for kids while supplies last, and then certain prizes for who is wearing the best Easter hat. And there will be festive sangria for those adults.
A little Easter bonnet prize giveaway, like that.
Yes, exactly. And there's several things happening this weekend and a few teasers for Easter coming up, but I wasn't sure if you had anything too that you wanted to share before we jump into that.
Just that, not too much, because I covered a lot with Jeanette and our chamber kind of wrap up. But just a reminder that this weekend's the Household Hazardous Waste. I know that's just what you want to hear when we're talking about beer and wine trips and things like that. But it is nice that if you're going to do your spring cleaning, get started, that opportunity is free, and it's at our Tehachapi landfill, part of promoting recycling and proper waste disposal.
Exactly. And why not, work through that garage, get all that stuff, clear it out, and then reward yourself with a glass of wine or a glass of beer.
Okay, there you go. See, now that makes sense. There's the full circle turnaround. You go out to the landfill and you come right back. You're going to pass all of our breweries right here in downtown. So you can swing by. You worked hard. You got rid of that stuff in the garage that's been pestering you for a while, and now you can have a nice cold glass of beer and start your weekend.
Yes, the quintessential spring Saturday.
Right. There you go. Okay, we went full circle with that. I didn't know where I was going to go with it, but now we brought it home.
Check that out.
Yeah. And then before we move on to the other community events, since we've been chatting about the beer and the wine, let's make sure we talk about what you and your husband do. Discover Tehachapi, the wine tours. It's the season. Time to book. Think ahead, and let's talk about what you do.
Yes, thank you. I know it's been a little slow with the snow coming in, and, of course, nobody really wants to be touring when it's very cold, but we know this weather is going to turn around, and we have been booking. So a lot of people are excited about the beautiful flowers that are going to be blooming, the warm weather. And so, a lot of our Saturdays are booking up. Sundays are still available. But we offer these incredible brewery tours and winery tours where we cover every detail. So all you have to do is sit back and book, and all the transportation is covered. We offer lunch, and all of the tastings are also included, as well as gratuity for the breweries and the wineries. So you honestly don't have to think about anything.
It really makes it easy. And it's nice as people are going to start wanting to come up to see the wildflowers and all those kinds of things that can really be, just that one stop. You guys are taking care of it. And you guys also do custom pickups as well, right? So
yes,
if
we do.
You book a large enough party, you can do a custom pickup. So which I think is pretty nice.
Yes. If you have a party of 4, we can come pick up at your house. The hard part is if we have 14 individuals who all book individually and want to pick up at their house, it's going to take us 3 hours to come and get you. And so that's when we ask everyone to come to a designated pickup spot, either the park and ride downtown, or if you're in Bear Valley Springs, we pick up at the CSD. If you're in Stallion Springs, we have a pickup spot there. So that way it makes it a little bit easier and more efficient with our time. But if you have a group of 4, that makes it even more efficient. So we can stop by and grab you there.
Okay, perfect. And then how do people follow along and contact you?
Yeah, so we are on Instagram and Facebook at Discover Tehachapi. You can always go online, discovertehachapi.com, or give us a call, 661-235-5334.
Perfect. Okay. I know we've got other things to talk about, and you said Easter is one of the big things. It's right around the corner. It's a week away, but people are already planning their Easter events.
Yes. And if you're like me, you probably waited until this week to get all the Easter stuff.
Right.
So I know a lot of people are planning and prepping and doing their shopping. But if you're in town, our Tehachapi Valley Parks and Recreation District has their Easter egg hunt on April 8th at 10 a.m. And that's at West Park, 490 West D Street. And they have age groups for all the kiddos. They have all kinds of fun stuff planned. It's going to be really, really festive and fun. And then if you're out in Bear Valley Springs, the Whiting Center has a whole week of, spring break and Easter festivities. So April 3rd, they have a family skate day. On the 4th, they have a movie showing for Hop, and they are serving popcorn and lemonade. On the 5th, they are playing family games like dodgeball. On the 6th, they have a bunny basket craft and Easter bingo. On the 7th, they have egg dyeing, so bring your own eggs, and they have all the stuff to make them pretty. And then on the 8th, they have the big egg hunt at Buben Field, and they are very excited. I was talking to Ashley earlier. And then Stallion Springs Parks and Rec also has a whole list of festivities. April 3rd, they will also have a skate day. On the 5th, Paint a Bunny. And on the 7th, they have games and crafts from 10 to 6. So good stuff for all the families in all the corners of Tehachapi.
Very nice. And then Sunday, April 9th is actually Easter Sunday. We just realized this last night in our household as we were thinking about finding out the grandson's going to be on spring break. And it's like, hold on, that's always tight around Easter. Open up the calendar, go, oh my gosh. And my wife and I were saying, okay, we've got to go run and find some eggs and different things like that for the to help the Easter bunny along, if you will.
Yes. I feel like Easter really snuck up on us this year.
It has. It really has. And then right around the corner also, we'll mention the TCTA. They're going to have the debut of Clre. That's going to be, I believe, on April 14th. And that's going to be pretty cool. You can go to tctonstage.com to get tickets and learn a little bit more, or listen to one of our previous podcasts with Chris Morales, the executive producer. We'll have the director, Jason Wheeler, here in the studio next week to talk about it. But that's going to be a fun one as they continue to buy the rights to produce these plays that are just very super interesting to me. And when you hear the names, it's, whoa, what was that? They're going to be performing here. So some other cool things are coming here in spring.
Yes, I'm very excited. Kind of coming back to this weekend too, the Southern Sierra Pops has a spring concert happening April 1st at 3 p.m. And that will be at Shepherd of the Hills Church at 24300 Bear Valley Road. Our Home Depot has their Kids Craft on the first Saturday of the month. That's from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then there is a writing workshop with Kathleen Klein taking place at the Stallion Springs Library. This is a series of workshop days, but the first one is April 2nd, and that will start at noon. So if you're interested, go to the Stallion Springs Library, meet Kathleen Klein, get some more information about what this writing workshop is all about. She is a renowned author, editor, and a writing coach. And she has a writing group here in Tehachapi that has been thriving for many years. And so she is a wealth of knowledge, and she's very inspiring. So if you have been thinking like, maybe I should write that book, or, I'm in this writer's block, what can I do? This might be the perfect opportunity for you. So head on over to Stallion Springs Library April 2nd and see what you can learn.
There you go.
Downtown Public Library has their family board games this Saturday at 10 a.m. And then on April 22nd, a couple weeks away, we've got the Tehachapi Resource Conservation District's plant sale. So all native plants, lots of information about what you can be planting and how to take care of what you have. And it's a wonderful fundraising opportunity for this organization.
Great. And what are the hours on that again?
I believe it starts at 10 a.m.
Okay.
I was looking at the Loop to try to get some more information, and I know John Hammond has also been talking about it, but I believe it starts at 10 a.m. on April 22nd.
Okay, super. Okay. Native plants, and one thing you learn as a homeowner, you run over to a big box store, and they get a regional set of plants that work maybe in the Antelope Valley, and then you put them here, and then they're dead when the season changes.
Yes, they can't always handle the late frost that we have. I know a lot of our fruit trees, they haven't been producing for the last 2 years because we get a really late frost when all of their blooms are out. And then it's a sad day.
Okay. All right. I'm going to circle that one on the calendar. All right, Clre, anything else that we have?
I want to tease our charcuterie making workshops at Simply Perfect Gifts and Decor.
But I thought you had one. You've got one.
We have one coming. Our first one is April 2nd on Sunday. It is completely sold out.
Oh.
And then we had another one May 7th that we announced a few days ago, and it sold out within 24 hours. So we have two more dates. We have June 25th. which will be a special charcuterie class with the theme of making boards for the 4th of July. So we're going to do a little bit of more strawberries and blueberries and blackberries and things that are fresh in season during that time. And then also making it really fun with some stars and stripes, making your board a little extra festive.
Very cool.
And then we also have one on July 23rd.
Okay. And if people are interested, so they're booking fast. So is that, you put it out on your Facebook page, or where are people hearing about it and signing up?
Yes. So we do post on our social media, and then it is up on our website where you can go and you can book right now. It's $40, and that's discovertehachapi.com and under our exclusive experiences.
Okay. Now, when they take the class, do they leave with anything?
So they will leave with a full box of delicious, we're actually going to create a whole platter of charcuterie, how you make a rose, how you cut cheeses in certain ways. And then we're also going to learn some of that science that we talked about in a previous episode, which cheeses pair best with which wines. Unfortunately, we aren't able to serve wine at this event right now. We are working on that for future events. No promises though. But we are going to talk about the wines that you want to serve, and then what kinds of meats and cheeses, dried fruits, honey, like what you should pair to really bring out all of those flavors in the wine.
So you get the class, you get the education, and you go home with a charcuterie box.
Yes. And you'll also go home with a little handout with notes as to all these things.
Okay.
So if you get home and you're like, wait, what did she say?
How did I do that? Yeah.
You'll have it with you.
Okay, excellent. Okay, very cool. You guys are growing and people are responding, and that's super neat to see.
Thank you.
Okay, so again, share your social medias.
Yes, Instagram and Facebook at Discover Tehachapi.
Okay, and a phone number?
661-235-5334.
Okay, and we also want to mention that Old Vineyard Charm also offers a shuttle service, and they have a different type of experience, and you can reach them at oldvineyardcharm.com. All right, Claire. Man, there's a lot. It's spring, and I know I've teased it the last couple times. Spring's around the corner. Spring is here. Yeah, we saw a little snow today, but we're seeing the sunshine. The other day we had a nice warm day. It is time to start thinking about these outdoor activities. We've got Easter, and then of course all the tours and going to our beer facilities, the microbreweries, and our vineyards. This is going to be a fun, busy summer, I believe.
Yes, I agree with that. And I am very excited for Farmers Market coming up here in a couple months.
Oh my gosh, we didn't even mention that, and I should have teased that. Shame on me. And Farmers Market's going to start June 1st, and it'll run every Thursday through August 17th from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on Green Street in downtown Tehachapi. Entertainment, there'll be some wine tasting, there'll be hot food, there'll be fresh produce, all kinds of things, plus crafts. You name it, it's going to be down here in downtown.
Yes.
So, okay, thank you for prompting me there. All right, thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Of course, I'm always happy to do it.
And folks, if you've got a question for Claire, you can send it to us at media@tehachapicityhall.com. Your show thoughts, ideas, same, media@tehachapicityhall.com. We appreciate the time you spend with us. And Claire, have a great weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Tehachapod is a conversation about Tehachapi, featuring the community members who make this such a special place to call home. If you have a question or a thought you'd like to share, email media@tehachapicityhall.com. Thank you to Gary Mazzola for sharing his song, This is Tehachapi.